A 3-run game, and this one heading out to left center. Robles, oh my goodness, full speed ahead, diving.
Ooh-wee, that was a pretty impressive catch from Victor Robles out in center field. But I have a question for you guys. What do you think is more impressive, that catch from Victor Robles or a throw like this from Hunter Renfroe?
Good news.
All right, scan. There's a liner into right field off the bat of Stephen Vogt. Pablo Sandoval headed towards third base. Throw goes to second, and at second base, Vogt will be out.
What's going on, guys? It's Fuzzy. Welcome back to yet another Major League Baseball recap. I just wanted to start off the video with a few web gems. So again, comment down below what you think is more impressive. There's so much on the agenda today. We have the Yankees versus the Mets. We have the Subway Series. Shohei Ohtani came in clutch for the Angels. There's just so many things to talk about. So make sure you guys watch all the way until the end. Also, this episode of MLB Recap is brought to you by Seatgeek. So if you guys are going to concerts or sporting events, especially baseball games, make sure that you guys use code Fuzzy for $20 off, because who doesn't love saving money? Without further ado, let's start talking baseball. So like I just hinted at a few seconds ago, the Yankees did face off against the Mets in the Subway Series. It was a 2-game set. The Yankees ended up winning game number 1, and then the Mets became a bully in game number 2, and they took the W. So if you guys missed it, here are the highlights. And also, there's a fly in here. I might be swatting at it. Where you at?
Driven deep to left field. Turning and looking is Davis. See ya! A long home run for 4.
2-2 coming. Smash deep left center field. Back goes Gardner looking up, and it's out of here! Pete Alonso with a 3-run first inning home run.
I think it's going to be a really fun series to watch. The Yankees and the Mets are always going to be a really good matchup, and especially with the teams being much improved in 2019, it is going to be a blast to watch. Next up, we have one of the craziest things that I've ever seen. I'm not even sure how this happened, but Hunter Pence hit an inside the park home run. The Rangers also won the game, but if you guys missed it, you're definitely going to want to take a look.
And he hits this one in the air out to right field. Holt toward the foul line near Pesky's pole, and that one just off the fence. Around
inside the
third
Parker.
is Mazzara.
That's over.
Pence rounding third, and
Wow, that's the easiest inside the park home run I've ever seen.
So yeah, I feel like only Hunter Pence is going to be able to get a home run on something like that, because Hunter Pence, he's very goofy, he's very unorthodox. So if you're going to get an unorthodox home run, yeah, it's definitely going to be Hunter Pence. And that game was just really weird. Andrew Benintendi got ejected. Both managers, I think, got ejected. But when you have Angel Hernandez umpiring, yeah, weird things are definitely going to happen. I don't think I can put into words how good Christian Yelich has been since the second half of 2018. Already on the season with this home run from yesterday, he has 25. But the thing about that home run, it was not enough because they were playing the Astros. They ended up taking the W. And if we kind of think about it, this could be a preview of the World Series if the Brewers continue to play well, because the Astros, they might have a chance to go back there. And the Brewers, with the help of Mike Moustakas, Christian Yelich, and if Gio Gonzalez can continue to pitch pretty well, yeah, the Brewers, they're going to make some noise. But again, yesterday, it was not enough.
He is. The pitch is sent high in the air to right field. Back on it is Yelich. Still doesn't lay off it yet. That time he hooks it into right field on the changeup, and this ball's gone! He gulped that ball!
We've talked about how the Yankees are playing the Mets in the Subway Series. I can't remember. I'm brain farting right now. The series between the Angels and the Dodgers, I can't remember. But either way, Shohei Ohtani and Justin Bour, they kind of suppressed Max Muncy. I know he went off. But again, just like Mr. Yelich, Max Muncy was not enough for his own team as the Angels took the W.
Breaking ball hammered out to right field. Bellinger's going to watch it go. Big fly, Ohtani side. People will translate this one, shot out towards center field. Hit well. Verdugo back. Gone! 3-run Jimmy Jack.
Before the season started, there was 4 rookie names that were going to make a huge splash in 2019. We have Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Fernando Tatis Jr., Pete Alonso, and then the last guy who was supposed to be the best hitter from the bunch, Eloy Jimenez. He was a super prospect in the batter's box. He started off really bad, but let me tell you, this home run yesterday, he did not miss any of it. He hit this baseball almost 470 feet, man. It was an absolute mammoth home run. And then Wellington Castillo helped the White Sox with a grand slam of his own. So the White Sox, I know they're not going to make the playoffs, but again, they have some really exciting up-and-coming players like Tim Anderson. Well, he's not that young anymore, but Tim Anderson, Eloy Jimenez, Yohan Moncada. I mean, they're going to be good in the future, but just not this year.
Castillo on a drive. Center field. Hold tomorrow.
Jimenez drills it. Left center, #1 in this ballpark is gargantuan.
Mr. Chuck Nasty is coming in clutch with a 3-run home run, so that is 2 home runs in his last 3 games. A lot of people gave me some crap because I chose to put him on my All-Star ballot ahead of Ronald Acuna Jr. But if you guys did not know, Charlie Blackmon missed almost 2 weeks of baseball because he was on the injured list. And even taking that into account, he's already up to 12 home runs, almost 40 RBIs, and that was after being injured. So I'm going to go ahead and keep him on my All-Star ballot for right now, but that could change. There will be a part 2 to that video, but either way, Chuck Nasty, take it away, man.
3 on 10 pitches. High in the air to fairly deep center field. He's got some carry to it. All the way over the fence. 3-run home run. 9-1 Colorado. 12th of the year for Chuck Nasty.
The Indians finally got a decent pitching performance yesterday from Trevor Bauer. I love Trevor Bauer, but there was just a few things happening in his last few starts, whether it was the walks or home runs, especially because he gave up 3 home runs to one player the last time that we saw him. He bounced back yesterday. He went 7.2 innings. He was really dominant. And then Oscar Mercado, our top prospect, he was called up a few weeks ago, and he's already making some big contributions, especially yesterday.
The pitch. Swung on line right to left. Base hit. The Indians win it. Career of Oscar Mercado. He walks the tribe off.
I want you guys to let me know in the comment section down below, what does it mean when people say the baseballs are juiced this year? Because if we're being honest, there have been so many more home runs hit this year than I can ever remember. The Braves hit 4 yesterday in the same inning, and then Brian McCann tacked on a 5th one. It was a 3-run shot. But if you guys will leave a comment in the comment section down below about the baseballs being juiced, you might be featured in a video pretty soon, because we're going to be talking about bat flips and juiced baseballs. But either way, the Braves, they hit 5 home runs yesterday. Roll it.
Got one. Swing. That game 1. Swing and a drive. Oh, it's a no-doubter for B-Mac into the chop house.
Another big jack for B-Mac.
Fernando Tatis Jr. is back from injury, and he is raking so far. Yesterday against the Giants, he decided to take the first pitch of the game and yank it to center field. So first pitch home run, you don't really see that often, but it was not enough. So there was a lot of good moments from players yesterday, but unfortunately they were not able to put the team on their back as the Giants actually came back to beat the Padres. The Renfroe throw, the Tatis home run, wasn't enough.
To left field, down the line, can't get it. Well, here's Belt, here's Panic. We got to play at home. It is not in time.
There might be a new king in Philadelphia for the Phillies. Scott Kingery, you guys like that little pun? Little pun to start off your, what day is it today? Wednesday? There you go. I'm telling you guys, Scott Kingery could be, in my opinion, I don't think he's going to be absolutely insane, but I think that he could be the next Howie Kendrick. Howie Kendrick in his prime was really, really good, and I think that Scott Kingery can be that offensive player, but I think with a little bit more speed, so I think he has a chance to be even better. But again, he is putting the team on his back. The Phillies, they're staying afloat right now, even though they lost McCutchen and Odubel Herrera. Yeah, the Phillies, pretty interesting team. The next 2 teams that we are going to talk about are the Minnesota Twins and the The Francisco Royals. What? The Kansas City Royals. I haven't had my coffee yet, so that's why I almost said the Francisco Royals. Okay. But if my brain is working, it'll be able to tell you guys that both the Twins and the Kansas City Royals were able to complete a comeback yesterday. They got the dubs. You guys missed it? Here it is.
That gets away from him, and here comes the tying run.
That was a good call.
Ground ball, base hit, right field. Cruz around third. He'll be waved home, and the Twins take the lead.
And that's a base hit. Strike on Cuthbert. And Schessler hits it to very shallow right field. Castellanos is charging in, and it drops. There were 3 defenders out there, and each thought someone else.
The Oakland Athletics, in my opinion, are one of the biggest disappointments in all of 2019. I would put them in the same class as the Cincinnati Reds. We have the Colorado Rockies. They started off bad, but they're starting to play well again. And then we have the Oakland A's, who are not even, I think they're in 3rd place or something like that. But yesterday, the offense was able to get clicking with Matt Olson, and I think Chris Davis going back-to-back. So if they can continue this, once the weather kind of heats up, maybe they get back into playoff mode, they can make a push. But for right now, it's not looking good. But yesterday, they looked all right.
Pitch is driven to right. And that baby's gone. And that one is smoked. Deep left center field. And that baby's gone.
Alright guys, well that is pretty much going to wrap it up for today's main recaps. There's still 2 games that we have to address. The Orioles picked up a W, John Means was really good, and then we have the Cardinals game. Dakota Hudson was really special as well, so 2 young guys pushing to be, one of the better pitchers for their squad. But we're going to go ahead and end the video with those highlights. But again, if you guys want to go to a baseball game, a concert, anything like that, make sure that you guys use code Fuzzy for $20 off. Thank you all so much for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure you slap a like on this and subscribe because we post these every single day. You guys are the reason why I'm able to make my passion into a career, so I want to say thank you guys so much. And yeah, John Means, Dakota Hudson, take it away, guys.
And the 0-2 is a called strike 3 on the outside corner.
Right there.
Swing and a miss. He got him. So Means gets his man.
John Means shakes his head in some frustration, but his night likely done, and he salvages 5 innings of 1.
Still out there. He's been rather effective tonight.
The 3-2 pitch, swung on and missed. He struck him out. Dakota Hudson perhaps finishing in the perfect way by striking out Granderson. What an outing for the young Cardinals.